Hola, I am Miss Denise and welcome to this video. If you're watching this video, it's because you are considering purchasing the Spanish Games course where you will get access to a PDF file where you can print 16 pages full of content that relates to Halloween and Day of the Dead. This course is ideal for educators and for families that are raising bilingual children or multilingual children. So, what exactly does this course have? When you actually purchase it for $5, you will be getting these two lectures. The second lecture right here, you can see that it's titled Spanish Video and Audio Target Vocabulary. I went ahead and made a video similar to the one that I'm making now, where I actually went ahead and pronounced every target word that you will be needing that relates to Halloween and Day of the Dead. That is actually part of the PDF file. So where do you actually access that? In the first lecture where it says directions for adults and PDF. So if you click there, you will see that it takes you here and it will have a little roadmap for you. And we have actually added some step-by-step so you know exactly what to do. You first will have to print the document, which is right down here below. And then you will have to remove and cut some of the sections. So that way, if you want to be ready to interact with your student and your child, you can do so ahead of time. Now, like I said, I already provided you with an audio in another lecture. And the last point right here is that if you want to share your success stories and have that sense of community where we can support each other as educators or as parents raising bilingual children, I think that it's important for us to share pictures, videos, or comments. So you can do that on Facebook or through this course in the comment section. So right down here is where you will see the PDF file. And before I actually show you some of the pages, you can see that you can download it at the bottom over here. It contains 16 pages. You have the title, and then you have a couple of matching games, one focusing on Halloween, Noche de Brujas, another one focusing on Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos, and then you have other activities that combine the vocabulary. This is really important because these two celebrations are kind of back to back and they're celebrated sometimes in many different countries in many different ways. So what we like to do is to focus on the target vocabulary, and that's why we provided you with a bingo. And again, I provide all of the audio that you will need in order to successfully field, empower, and be able to actually complete this activity feeling happy and successful with all of your students and your children. We have other right here directions on how to play the rest of the games, including all of the images that you'll need. Again, I provide all of the audio so you can do not even need to hesitate about how to pronounce something. You can just mimic what I say. And then at the end, it's really nice because we have a cultural aspect where we have a Venn diagram and we have the instructions in Spanish and in English. So that way your child can go ahead and learn about Noche de Brujas, Dia de Muertos, what they have in common and what they don't. The other nice aspect of this document is that we have gone ahead and actually added some information about how do you say trick or treat in different parts of the world. Even though we all speak Spanish and we have Spanish as the official language, we still have different ways to say it. This celebration is relatively new to many of us. Therefore, we may say truco o trato or dulce o travesura. And there's many other ways. So here we give you an example of all of the ones that we actually were able to gather for you. And then it ends with a bilingual book about this little boy that actually gets to cover information about both celebrations in one story. This is a really nice activity because they get to not only practice their reading and focusing on the target vocabulary that's marked in purple right here, but they also can work on sequencing because our goal is for you as an educator or as an adult to cut all the pieces and actually mix them so that way the child has to figure out how the story actually goes and how does it end. I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you find that this is really useful and that you are ready to go ahead and purchase it.